Hey, Earth signs. Thank you for being here today. We're going to go ahead and do your check-in, see what your guides and spirit want you to know. I've got your pre-shuffle cards out here on the board today. We have the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, followed by the Judgment, Devil, and the Six of Pentacles. And this Devil energy seems like it's keeping you stuck, either on a person, situation, or maybe even a moment in time. And that was clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So it feels like there was a difficult conversation had where a truth or some sort of information was spoken and it changed everything. The underlying energy with the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and Ace of Cups, it seems like it affected your foundation in love, what you viewed that to be. Maybe you felt on solid ground in your current relationship or with this particular person, at least on some level. And now your whole concept of how you approach it and what it is just completely went out the door. You might have even felt very judged, or this could have been a discussion about closure or foreclosure, but instead it took your balanced energy and made you feel a little bit guarded, or maybe even doubtful or untrustful of your journey and your intuition. I'm getting that vibe as well. But there was such a strength and vulnerability in your energy before, or signs, like with the Strength card, Queen of Cups, and then that was the underlying emotion from that was the Moon and the Two of Wands. And it feels like your heart chakra has been guarded ever since this Knight of Swords moment. We're going to clarify that in just a second and see what that might have been. But it's now like you just want to watch from the wings due to the fears and illusions around your heart. And it's like this been there, done that mentality that I'm kind of getting there. And you might even want to unlock your heart again, but you don't know how. So let's get started on your reading. And we're going to just pull out this deck again and see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to add. The Queen of Pentacles, which is earth energy, with the Four of Pentacles. So it's definitely a holding back. And these feelings might have been held back or repressed for a long time. And then when that conversation happened, just, it feels like the dam broke and all the water just came through. So, Spirit, can we get some insight as to what happened with this Knight of Swords moment? I'm going to get a couple cards here. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, lots of fours. Five of Wands and the Chariot. So I do get a vibe, and the Knight of Cups. I do get a vibe of like this expectation that maybe some time had passed, a significant amount of time. It could be anywhere between 3 to 5 years. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you it definitely will be. Where there was just this expectation that after this conversation happened, that things would rush forward. There would be this new beginning, a solid offer, some insight and clarity onto this soulmate journey. And for whatever reason, all it did was kind of add layers of conflict and issues to the situation. I don't think everyone was honest about their feelings. Anything else to add to this Knight of Swords? Because really it doesn't have a whole lot of, sword energy to it. Headspace, thoughts, nostalgia, regrets of past actions, Mercury retrograde. So that could be miscommunication, small problems or inconveniences, universal interference, and figuring it out, the missing piece of information. And the interesting thing with that is that kind of fell out with the offense card, which is the ball is in your court. And I'm not getting that the ball, that in the traditional sense. What I'm getting is, where was I going to go with that? Gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have even interrupted myself because now that channeled message completely went out the door. I'm going to put that one back in there. If it comes back out later, it'll come back out later. But what was this missing piece of information? What was the earth sign or their person not seen before? Seven of Swords. Oh, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. All right. That's the card I didn't want to see. And that ties into like you felt like your intuition or your heart had deceived you. But I feel like this person had kind of deceived you as well. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, they could have had a partnership that you didn't know about, but I don't think that's exactly it. And also, for a few of you, that Seven of Pentacles, they weren't honest about their feelings. I think they gave you a sugar-coated version, and that Four of Pentacles is because they held back how they really feel. And by sugar-coated, I mean not to your benefit, you know, kind of dressed down in a way. Why is Seven of Swords here? Well, let me see. The Three of Cups tried to flip over. Oh my goodness, guys. Seven of Wands, 3 sevens. Whatever, this definitely caused, and with another Seven of Wands, guardedness across the board. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords. Why? Why all this Seven of Swords, Seven of... Okay. Yeah, and they're living with this and what they said, and realize, like, there's nothing that they could have said differently, really, that wouldn't have started this all over again, and I don't know that they're ready for it. They have the false start card, failure to launch, didn't reach full potential, stopped energy with marching band, on repeat, constant thoughts, the map, fate and destiny, major life changes, finding the way with the cricket, silence and no communication. It's almost like after a period of extreme silence, you expected this big reveal. And it's kind of like when you're a little kid and you find out Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy aren't real. You know, it's like, I waited all this time for that. Or in The Wizard of Oz, when they find the Oz and they pull back the curtain and he's just an ordinary person. It just really kind of crushed your spirit, or sign, or somebody's or spirit here. And it's sad to me because there was so much love here and so much love within your spirit. I mean, look at this. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, 10 of Cups. What got in the way of all of this, of all this happiness, other than this conversation? Like, why wouldn't that have just been solid? Four of Cups. Is a missed opportunity or bad timing. The Tower, Knight of Swords, and King of Pentacles. Those kind of flipped out, but I feel like that's significant. Something, the Tower was brought on quite suddenly, and someone didn't come back. They might have not have seen it as solid as it was for whatever reason, or they might have went a different way with somebody that was more stable or had more money financially, that kind of thing that they could build upon. Not saying that you didn't. I'm just getting the vibe of, like, it was a very superficial energy if there's a third party here. And it seems like when this ended, it was very quick, abrupt. Could have even ghosted or just, you know, let everything fade into oblivion. So let's see what Spirit has to say about the Strength and the Queen of Cups. Oh, separation, endings, divorce, breakups, and time apart. Reaching out and communication. Let's get this Moon too. Before I say anything, I want to kind of tie those together. Oh, wow. The plot twist, new chapters, rewriting your story with the cards. Laying it all out on the table in the House of Cards. This is interesting because this right here doesn't match all of this over here as far as energetically. So was this an expectation? It's the underlying energy. So possibly, I guess they could fit, because maybe you just thought, okay, I'm going to rewrite my story. This isn't coming back together. There's, you know, after this communication, loss. That came out in, was it the water signs reading as well? It's like somebody missed the boat. Their ship didn't come in. They waited too long. They held back too long. Let's see what else is hidden or unspoken from this person, from this person's point of view that you're dealing with here. And then we're going to find out what you can do to kind of help rebalance that energy. And I think it's just going to take another epiphany. Got kindred partnership, back and forth, conflict, and courage. They just need the courage. If they're in another partnership, it's going to have to play out. There's probably a lot of conflict. They go back and forth over their head and heart a lot with this Five of Intention card. And it's like the feelings are there, but there's no bringing it back together for some reason in the 3D because of this courage. They need this courage, strength, and courage twice. All right, let's get some final advice for the earth signs. Thank you for being here today. I hope that you stick around. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonates. All right, what do we got so far? So somebody's overanalyzing it, and this could be how it all went awry. Maybe this conversation, this Knight of Swords moment was misinterpreted, or, you know, like the guide said, they weren't completely honest with their feelings. So, and that's where that ball, it's like you thought that you figured out this missing piece of information and ran with it. But the fact is there's still something, I think, missing or not revealed here. And someone, I feel it's your person, is not being honest with themselves. They're not admitting to what they really want or taking responsibility for their part in the situation. It's kind of like they're just going through the motions and ignoring it. Maybe they think it's too late. Maybe they also felt guarded from this conversation. Listen to your intuition, you already know, and job or partnership. So this partnership, remember, kindred partnership. So this is a karmic or a soulmate of sorts, either that you're dealing with or that they're dealing with on their end. And they're saying get one more. You know what else I'm going to get? I'm going to get some dates too. See if we can get some timing on when the earth sides will kind of come out on this. Find yourself again. It's time. So let's get back to that Queen of Cups, strength, energy. Be true to yourself. See, someone's not being true to themselves here in this situation. I don't feel that it's you. I feel like it's this person. So what dates in September might be significant for Virgo? I'm not Virgo, the earth signs. I'm sorry. I just saw the Virgo there. So the number 15, 1, and 18 might be significant. Let's get one more. Go for 4. And the 8th. Oh, that's interesting. 18, 18. So if you've been seeing that number a lot, that mirrored combination, there's definitely something here for you. Well, thank you guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of your week, and I'll be back soon with another video. Love and light. Take care.